How's it going out there, my fellow Team Arrow members and fellow people that love Arrow as much as me and Spider-Man do? MrDarkPhoenix and Spider-Man are back with the much anticipated, again, back-to-back comic book reference episodes of Arrow, because last week was the Suicide Squad. So now this week is Birds of Prey, referencing how Huntress coming back. Finally, I posted my blog about that because I had felt like Arrow was on forever. I felt like it was on for like 5 years, and I'm like, where the fuck has Huntress been? I miss her crazy ass. And here she goes again. So let's just jump right into this episode because it was really good and a lot of iconic stuff happened. So let's just jump right into it. I love the comedy effect, where it was like, who's Helena? That's Oliver's crazy, psychotic ex-girlfriend who's trying to kill her father for killing her fiance. That's your ex-girlfriend? And that's what you got from that sentence. I swear, I love Felicity so much on this show. She is like the awesome, like, I don't want to say like dim-witted, but just like the hilarious comic relief. Like, she's smart with her, like, her jokes and shit. Like, it like goes under the radar, but she's really good with her humor, and I love that about her. I hope she never changes that. Helena's on a rampage, and no one stops the Huntress until they make her fight Black Canary. Then we kind of have a problem here, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna go out there for a minute. Roy gets another chance at field work, but it doesn't really. Oh, honey, you trying. You trying. Oh, okay, you're good. You tried, though. It's okay. You'll get him again, maybe next time, when you don't brutally murder someone. What did you just call him? Oh. Are we supposed not to know that? Like, oh, that was for what's-her-face. Nah, you meant to call him that shit, because that was his nickname for, I don't know. Ollie's gotta be more patient. And then we have a nickname fight. He goes like, don't call me that. I'm like, okay, I'll go with Arsenal, because that's what you're going to be called later on. So we're just going to go down from that. But that's okay. He was technically in the field already, which is kind of confusing to me, because if you guys don't know, actually the episode, what was it, Heirs of the Demon, where Nisa showed up, Roy was actually in that episode. Roy was supposed to get a fight scene with a couple of League of Assassins members, and I believe Nisa also, but they cut that out last minute. So it's probably going to be a special extra on the DVD. But if Roy had already had field work prior to this episode, but I guess if they cut it out, they couldn't mention it. But just for you guys that don't know, Roy already had field work previously to this anyway. And to the whole Team Arrow Glare at Slade episode, because that was funny also. But just so you guys, he was already in another episode, but they had to cut it out, unfortunately, due to whatever reason. But yeah, he was already in the field anyway, so I mean, technically that's how it works, but you know. Wow, way to throw it at someone's face that they helped create 2 destructive characters. How's that feel on your conscience? You created Helena, aka Huntress, and you created Deathstroke. Technically, you just made him really, really mad. He was already like that beforehand, but then you got, yeah, you created 2 destructive characters. One thing I like about the show, like how they're breaching and how they're going with the partnership aspect of Roy and Ollie, is like being a mentor is about showing the same patience that was given to you. So I feel like Oliver automatically wanting him to, like, you know, do this kind of stuff, and you know what we all know from the episode, it's kind of uncalled for of sorts, because he wasn't perfect at first when Slade and Shadow were training him. So I feel like one of the big points of being a good mentor, training someone else, is having that patience and having all those things you remember in yourself when you were being mentored. Because like I say, he didn't pick up on everything Slade was teaching him. He didn't pick up on everything that Shadow was teaching him until it finally started clicking. And not because of the Mirakudo, that's why he's not getting it. It's just, he has so much hashtag ROYD, Royd, Rage. I'm bringing that back. That's trending again. And it's just, he's always had that. So, I mean, for me, personally, I feel like a good training method for Roy would be to have Black Canary and Ollie beat the shit out of him. I'm sorry. Black Canary's beaten a lot of other superpowered people for less, just to show her point. So I feel they should all have this one big training session. Plus, it would train them on how to fight superpowered beings up close and personal. But that's just my method of training. You know, don't put another arrow in him or I have to kick you again. Ooh, it's so hard to keep track of who knows who you are anymore. I love that scene. It's like the detective is calling me. He's seen me as Oliver. He's calling me as the vigilante. It's like, oh, it's so hard to keep track of who knows. Like, you just give out your secret identity like business cards. Like, here's my card, I'm Oliver. I'm also the vigilante on weekends sometimes or whatever. Here, my name is Oliver, and I'm also the vigilante. So it's like, who still knows your secret anymore? Show your secretly masked sister's strength. Let's go. It's like, how'd you know about my sobriety? I saw your bracelet. But before I realized she saw the bracelet, I was like, ooh, Sarah, you messed up. How you gonna clean yourself out of this one? I saw your bracelet. I'm like, oh, you bitch. Either I know she saw it, but I'm like, you totally bullshitted your way out of that. Like, she was like, how'd you know about that? Oops. Your keychain. Please buy this. Please buy this. Don't make me hit you. The much anticipated girl fight is so awesome. What happened the first time wasn't fun though. I'm pretty sure. Because now that I watch it, I'm like, where the hell does she get that fucking power pole to not die by being thrown out a damn window? Laurel tries, and she has two moves, shake and bake. And I have to say, it wasn't all that bad. Still a pain in the ass though. For the little bit of part, she's starting to be less of a pain in the ass, so maybe she can stay on the show. Just maybe. Does anybody else notice that the guy trying to go after the vigilantes is actually the guy from Scary Movie, the first one? Cindy's boyfriend. He got a little chubby here in the cheeks, but still, that's the guy from Scary Movie, the first one. That was Cindy's boyfriend. You know, the one that we all thought was the killer and turned out. Oh wait, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was the slutty guys. He was the slutty girl's boyfriend. I'm sorry. He was the slutty girl's boyfriend, but he was in Scary Movie 1. So, yeah, nostalgia. I didn't have him, and I'm just chock full of references. So, you know, why the hell not? The iconic rematch is better when you're not fighting near someone where you can get thrown out of stuff. And you won't kill stuff. And, yeah, again, you teach your secretly masked sister about stuff. Because apparently if this episode has proved anything, or other episodes before, it's a Black Canary's throwdown to kill. Has anyone forgotten that she was trained by the League of Assassins? Like, they teach you kill or be killed. There is no mercy ground. So it's kill or be killed. But don't get me wrong, she's not a murderer, but if she's got to throw down to, you know, murder someone, she's down for it. Just throwing that out there. Oh, poor Thea. Oh, poor Thea. You getting abducted by Slade. Don't worry, though. You are not blonde, and you are not underage, so he will not try any funny business with you, I think. I'm just chock full of Judas contract jokes. I keep mentioning this. I mentioned this in a previous video. Slade would murder me. If I were like I would hope I would be a Deadpool kind of character in DC so I could make fun of Slade for this, and then he would murder me, but then I couldn't die. So that would be the perfect plot point for me. Oh, the Judas contract jokes. But here's our comment question of the day. How would you train Roy if you were Oliver? Would you give him more field work? Would you tell him he has to do a whole bunch of stuff to calm his rage down? Or what would you guys do? Leave a comment down below in the crotch bar about what you would do. But thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Arrow. Thank you for watching another episode with me talking about Arrow because Arrow's awesome. And why not? Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe. All that good stuff. I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And I just can't get enough of it. I really can't. I love making these weekly TV time videos with you guys. And you're all just so damn awesome. Like, I can't help it. You're all so damn awesome. But don't forget to share with your friends. Comment, rate, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Me and Spider-Man are going to be back next week with the episode because everything seems to be turning out next and later weeks except for Arrow. Thank goodness. But like I said, thank you so much again for watching Arrow. Comment down below what you think about this episode. I'm going to be making another video soon about how a Birds of Prey TV show can work. ... again. Because personally, I loved the first Birds of Prey show. I did. I'm sorry. comment. That's the second comment question of the day. What did you think of the original Birds of Prey TV show, and do you think they can make another one? I personally think they could further down the line, maybe 2, max 3 years from now. Yeah, I want to say 2 to 3 years from now, max. But leave your comments down below. I love to talk to you guys on Twitter and on YouTube. And always remember, good times or bad times, always remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And I'm going to catch you guys next week. Take care, you guys.